Ski conditioning number 2. Hopefully you saw ski conditioning number 1, where I focused on stamina and agility. Today we're going to focus on balance. All right, some people are going to ask why I'm starting a balance video on my mountain bike. And when we mountain bike, we're balancing while in motion. And it's the same thing that we do when we're skiing. And also when we ski, the skills of edging and rotary and pressure, they're all intimately related. And it's the same thing when we mountain bike. When we're on a single track trail, we're going down the hill kind of fast. We have to be using our vision. We're balancing while in motion. There might be some jeopardy involved. There might be a little bit of technical stuff going on. So our mind is very, very in tune and in the moment. All of that relates to skiing, right? Sounds familiar. Mountain biking is such a great cross-training activity for skiing. When I do this, I've really got to think about my landing and landing right on top of the ball with my tuck jumps. Foot placement. We jump. Think about where our feet are going to land. Do that again. That's a really good one for me because I'm recovering from an ankle injury, and there's a little jeopardy with that. But I really have to think about my foot placement. There's a theme going on here, isn't there? A little forward. Balance my weight, jump off. Want to do some balance drive ups again with my weaker leg. I'm going to balance on here. I'm going to drive up just off the balancing leg. Balance there, really fire up all those very small stabilizing muscles. All right, one of the best balance exercises ever, playing catch. Hey, we're getting good at this. Taking catch to a whole nother level. So I've talked about for ski conditioning how you need to be innovative. And I live in a beautiful place. I have access to world-class mountain biking and hiking and all. When I was on the U.S. ski team, I grew up in the city. I had to figure out what were the best alternatives for me where I lived. I had mountains an hour away. I had a lake. I had high rises. One of my favorite things to do was to pack up my backpack with weights, go to downtown Seattle and walk up the high rises and take the elevator down, and walk up the high rises and take the elevator down. You got to be innovative. You got to figure these things out. All right, I just thought of another balancing while in motion exercise that was a favorite of mine. So good I had to pull the car over to share with you. It's while I was living in the city. And I found this concrete divider. It was like a curb, a divider. This divider was about 2 feet off of the ground, about the width of a balance beam. And the divider separated traffic from the general public. And I would go jogging on that divider. And what it forced was a focus of attention, all of my concentration. I had to really think about my foot placement, and I would jog regular speed on that divider. I'm not saying that's what everybody should do with that kind of jeopardy. If you fall, you're going to turn an ankle or fall into traffic. But what I am saying is find something that forces your attention, that forces you to be all in, that makes you think about where your body is and how it's moving. So it doesn't matter where you live, you can get ski conditioning done.